Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not digitally pictured on your screen, is every-time producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with California Dream in the 1967-68 Oakland Seals, Part 3, Youth Movement. Jeff, despite your best intentions of trying to ruin us, we're actually just over 500 to start the year.
Yeah, I'm kind of the one who got us there, so you're welcome.
So if you haven't been tuning in,
Go
we've
ahead.
rotated back and forth the first 2 weeks of our California Dreamin' game, where I started the team and drafted us, and we are very young, and we'll look at the team more here in a minute.
We really should be the worst team in the league right now, but we're significantly outperforming that.
Our goaltending is coming up huge, which is helping us. And so we'll go into a little bit more. But right now, the Western Conference, the NHL has doubled in size. All the old teams are in the East. The West is all the new teams. And we are currently sitting at 25, 24, and 11, which makes us be, the second best team in the West. We're the only other team over 500.
I should point out, though, that the schedule is unbalanced. So we've been playing a lot of the other expansion teams. And haven't been seeing as much of the six established teams.
Which is fine.
So even though technically we're a little bit ahead of the Bruins, we've had a much easier time. But
yes, well,
but the good news is the playoffs are separate until the finals, so we will be getting into the playoffs here unless you have a complete collapse and let the Blues close 16 points in the remaining 16 games, I think.
Which seems possible. But yeah, so we have... Our youth movement, as I said, we went young, and we picked some names who are guys who become really good NHL players in about 10 years.
7 or 8. It's a good team for like 1973.
Yeah. So, we're still in... Yeah, we'll still be in California at that time, right? 73? Yeah.
For a little while yet, yeah.
Little while, yeah. Our oldest guy on our team is currently not here because he's on the suspended list with his Jacques Plante.
Yeah, well,
or injured
technically
list.
Out with an injury. That's why I've got that where Plante didn't come back. Basically sat out the 67 season, so he'll be back next year.
Yeah,
he's down to 2 stars. I don't know if we really. I guess he'll be a good enough backup.
We'll give Wayne Stevenson some time, but yeah.
Doug
Favreau.
Stevenson's actually played really well this year. He's sub 2.0 goals against average.
Yeah.
So maybe Plante is trade bait when he comes back.
Yeah, very possibly. Favreau's been playing really good too. Again, 263 goals against with a 914 save percentage, and that's been our big story. Our goaltending has just been phenomenal for us. On defense, again, we took real life Seal Carol Vene, yeah. We got 30 points in 60 games. We grabbed a very young Serge Savard who's currently hurt.
Getting close to coming back though. He's tore his groin, but 1 to 2 weeks away.
Yeah, and then we also picked up Lars-Erik Soderberg, who's didn't come over for another.
Yeah, Schubert didn't come over till
72, 73?
When the Jets were signing all the Swedes in 74.
74.
But he is 23 at this point and playing regularly for the Swedish national team, so we just advanced that a little bit, and he's been
20 points
decent.
in 60 games. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
We brought up Willie O'Ree out of the minors, and he's been 14 points in 37 games, so nothing amazing, but, doing his work.
Although he's got a sore wrist at the moment, so he's been sitting out for, I think, the last month and a half or so. Yeah, but he's almost back.
Other big names you probably know if you're a hockey fan would be Wayne Cashman, maybe. Jacques Lemaire for sure. Everyone should.
Yeah, Lemaire has been our best player. I mean, this was his rookie year with Montreal, and he was pretty productive in his first season with them, but he's getting even more playing time with us. So he's put up 45 points in 60 games already, and you think he's in the top 10 in goals in the league? 8th overall, tied for 8th.
Yeah, and then some other guys like I'm always say his name wrong. Jean Pronovost. Yeah, see, I want to say Pronovost, but I know it's not that, and so I have to stop myself. Yeah. And Bill Goldsworthy. But if you're not, those are kind of the big names. We have some other guys who are slowly coming. We're just a little bit tough. And we're hoping to grow into it. Yeah, that's kind of our big things here. And so we got a game versus Minnesota here. And actually, let's see here. Actually, I was going to check. Oh, too late. We're just going to go into this game. We're actually going to watch and just. Okay, let's get the introduction because we haven't done an introduction.
Minnesota notably has Andy Bathgate as their best player. I think that was their first pick in the draft. And pretty good goaltending. This is Armani Aggo and Dave Dryden, but after that, it gets kind of thin.
Boiled egg. Oh, I love the star.
Oh, not too bad.
Yes, the stars are from a mod someone did.
What did they do? There wasn't one for the Seals, or?
I didn't have one for them made yet. Maybe I'll be inspired. Actually, I'm going to stop this here because I don't think we want to watch the full game. Which also reminds me I didn't install the sound for this one, so we're going to watch. Sorry, we're going to go fast, and we're going to change it to not view speed.
Might as well change to quick sim speed to very fast, and what do you do? Just watch.
There we go, full. I want to watch all goals. Wow, Plager gets a penalty. Alright. Brown Buchanan. Okay, good. He understood his role. So we're out shooting Minnesota pretty badly, and
Just blew, but looks like we're going to get something here. Yep. Nick Labette off the rebound, high in the slot.
I made jerseys, but never thought to...
Oh, no, Buchanan must have tipped it.
Yeah, thanks, Boiled Egg. Yeah, I got some more work to do here. Giving up one. Tie game.
Gave him about 3 good chances there.
Bill Masterton scores. All right.
Who I think would have been... Well, yeah, this is right around the time when he actually died in real life. It was hit his head on the game. Yeah. February 1968.
No, Bill Goldsworthy doesn't know what he's doing. All right, 1-1 game going into the third. We're out shooting them.
Just fared well by a little.
And ends with a 1-1 draw because there is no overtime at this point.
Yep.
I mean, okay, outshot them 35-24. Hit them barely, penalty minutes. Not a bad game by any means. Boiled Egg says, ironically, didn't he die in a game against the Seals? He might have.
Literally this game. Oh, hang on. Google it.
Was low. All right. Bill Masterton. Okay. Excellent shot 4. All right.
Oh, no, it was January 13th game.
Okay. Month before. All right. Charlie Burns did not have a great game. Beaten 8 times by puck handler. He was playing on a pretty offensive line. That Burns' best tactic. Just looking. Playmaker 14. Yep. Well, hopefully he grows into it. All right, tie is not the worst. And not to be a Debbie Down. It's history, man. There's not much we can do. All right. We've actually turned over the clock, which means we're in March now. So let's take a look at our development report. Wayne Cashman's going up. Doug Favell's going up.
And I believe this is a trade deadline too.
It is, yes.
Oh yeah, it says right on the screen. Duh.
Yes. Bill Goldsworthy is up. He's up to 3 stars. Was he at 3 stars?
Yeah, he was.
Okay. Well, he's continuing to improve.
That's good news. He's continuing to develop.
Yeah. Everybody's going up.
And a whole bunch of pre-trading deadline deals, sir.
A lot of deals. We could use if we could get a score, it would be nice, but let's see. Boy.
Yeah, there's no way we're going to win the cup final this year, so it's, I think, better to stick with our youth movement. If there's anybody interesting on the
there's a great name.
Are...
Skip Craik.
Yep.
What a great name.
LA King in real life, I think.
Yeah, seeing lots of pick moves, trying to see if I see. Okay, how do you say that last name, Jeff? I have no idea. Gordon
Prava? Yeah.
All right. Pat Quinn got traded. All right.
That looks like the Blues take him in the expansion draft, maybe?
Gary Peter. I guess we didn't have anybody on the trade block. We probably should have. It's probably a failure on our part. Not that there's much moving.
Anything on the trade block left?
I was going to check. Actually, before we get there, I know you signed some guys. Upcoming free agents. We haven't re-signed Bill Goldsworthy. We probably should.
Oh, yeah?
29,000. Yeah, we can do that.
No real free agency at this point, so we do retain his rights, even if we hadn't re-signed him. But Barclay Plager and Noel Picard, I guess, as well.
He only wants 75.
Probably Bob Charlebois.
And Picard wants 15.5. I mean, I guess
he's not having a bad year. Yeah, we can afford it.
Yeah. Sorry, you want Charbois?
Charlebois, yeah.
All right. Okay, that had me confused there for a minute. All right. Okay, those are our main ones. All right. Anybody interesting on the trade block? Yes. 23-year-old Fred Stanfield.
Yeah, his brother, I just saw, was traded in another deal. That may be a little expensive, though, for us. He's actually having a pretty decent year in
MLB 42 in the chat, in our OOTP developments chat, says, hello, are there any major changes between FHM 10 and 11? Yes. Yes, there is. Jeff actually put a comprehensive list of all the changes.
Yeah, if you want to go to the forum, there's a full list of pretty much, well, I'm sure I've missed some stuff, but the more or less complete list of everything that's been changed. But the highlights, we've added international tournaments to custom games. The AHL is playable now in historical. Made a whole bunch of changes to the trading and transfer mechanics, still making some changes there as well. Owner goals, that's new, and yeah, several dozen, if not 100 other things.
Yeah. I'm looking at Bob Dillabo. I mean, forward depth would be nice. 26, he's still got time. Just looked at his real stats. He played for another 5 years yet. He could easily play more.
Yeah. Gary Dornhofer was a pretty good flyer.
Yeah, he's hurt, though. He's not helping us at all this year.
Yeah, then again, we could get him cheaply right now, probably because of the injury, and he'd be good next year.
Well, we could try and grab both of them in a deal. Now, if I remember right, you said this is not exactly a good, strong draft.
No, this is still, we're still in the weak draft years.
Well, Boiled Egg says Stanfield's been simming well for him. So also possibly that.
Doesn't look like we've got anything the Bruins really want, though.
All right. Well, let's just see. Bruins have no real weaknesses. We don't have the rights to anyone at this point. Well, Savard's getting close to coming back, but we're not trading him. Just threw a Jacques Plante to see what their reaction was, and it was a wild no.
Yeah, no chance. They don't really have any weaknesses either, so it's not like they're looking to fix anything that we can take advantage of.
Okay, I just threw on Ron Anderson, and it was like this is an okay offer. Should I offer multiple?
Yeah, that's it.
Multiple picks. For a guy
who's
you're
trying for Dornhofer. I thought I'm trying for Stanfield.
Well, you said Dornhofer would be cheaper, so I'm like,
yeah, okay. No, I didn't notice that. I was looking in my game. I was trying to get Stanfield, and there's no chance we're getting Stanfield, incidentally.
Well, we can give up 2 second-round picks, Bob Berry and Ron Anderson. We can get Dornhofer. So we lose
maybe
two
a
draft
little
picks.
much. Berry a good player, so may want to hang on to him.
Okay, if we hold on to Berry, we can still give up the 2 picks and Ron. Okay, probably take Ron Anderson out too if we really wanted to.
I might as well move him, and I think that's good.
Hold on, let me just try without him.
The second round picks would be excessive in most years, but with the
No, you have to give up Anderson to make this deal.
Yeah.
So Anderson and 2 second-round picks. So that's second round this year, second round next year. We're okay with that?
Yeah, it's the second rounders in these next couple of years are not going to be impressive.
To be clear, for a player who is not going to play for us this next year.
Yep.
Or until next year.
Yeah.
All right, we're finalizing that trade then.
But it's not like we're taking anything out of the current lineup to do it.
Yeah.
But keep building for the future.
He needs a new contract. Oh, he wants $32,000.
Okay, I have to give it to him. Chad question, does the game make new players outside of what was available in history? In historical, only if in an emergency situation where a team, for one reason or another, can't fill its lineup by signing a free agent or something. That happens very rarely. And it'll be a player that won't have any long-term impact on the game. Otherwise, it's all real players.
Yeah,
although some of the guys you see won't be guys who were guys who never played in the NHL.
Which was recently added more with...
Yeah, I added, as part of making the AHL playable, anybody who's ever played in the AHL is in the database now. From 1940 onward.
Just looking to see if we wanted to reclaim some depth. We have Earl Huskella is currently playing in the AHL for Rochester. Yeah.
Yeah.
Real life. Played 65 games. Bit of a bully.
Yeah, WHA guy. A little more physical upgrade on Marcetta or Chuck Hamilton.
Just wonder if we should bring in somebody for a player we lost. He's still young enough, 25. He's got a little bit of upside.
Yeah, that's a little toughness.
Yeah, $7,000. Okay. Yeah. All right. He's coming in at 1.5 stars too, so that actually works out. Gives us another.
Yeah. Send Hamilton down maybe, or Marcetta?
Well, we still have room right now. We don't have to send anyone down.
Oh, you're still at... Okay, that we were... Yeah.
No, because we got so many guys on the injured list right now.
Well, Savard will be back shortly, and so will O'Reilly, so you'll have to move somebody at some point, but not quite yet.
All right, well, I'll send Marcetta down right now. Put him on waivers. Maybe he'll sneak through right now. at the trade deadline.
Yeah, well, all the trade deadline stuff is going on.
It's as good a time as any right now. All right, so give a bunch of contracts. All right, monthly budget. Our scouting's okay. Team morale's okay. Yeah, we're actually still bleeding money.
Check high school his role, by the way. He was on AI run team, so maybe stayed on screener.
Well, he's not currently in the lineup, so I can't do.
Go to his player page and you can.
He's set to agitator. That's about right for him.
Yeah, that's fine.
I guess he has grinder at 13 too. Grinder wouldn't be bad.
It's 60s. Might as well have a guy who's playing a little dirty. Gonna need to start finding goons soon.
All right, you're welcome, Dynamic MLB 42. Anxious for the white skater era. Oh yeah, beautiful white skates. All right, I think.
So I'm gonna get into the Charlie Finley years.
Yes. Continuing here. And owner confidence. We're a serious contender. Fans are pleased. No need to worry about your job. I guess one of the big things too talked about was all right, all the guys signed contracts. That's great. No, you can't take numbers that somebody else is.
We're a serious contender, at least in the context of this division. We're
yes,
going to get absolutely crushed by the original 6 team in the final, but if we make it, assuming we get out of the...
Well, I love this. We're second in the NHL.
First 2 rounds.
With 62 points. Detroit has 89. Just tells you.
That's only with the...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Conference leaders first. We're actually, I think, 5th or 6th.
All right. We're going to actually just bring Willie O'Ree back to the active roster so we can see him when he's good to go. All right. Can't really do too much else at this moment.
Yep.
We're going to give Stevenson the first game of the back-to-back. And it is, in fact, a 3-2 win, so that's nice for us. Strong goaltending again. Only had 21 shots on Pittsburgh, though.
And Danny Grant, a couple of goals. Pretty good. And Pittsburgh is the team we're fighting for first place in the division, so...
Now, there's Ott Eriksson. That's a name.
Yep. Autry Eriksson. Actually, the most notable thing the guy ever did was... for some reason, he punched Eddie Shore at the NHL annual meetings in Miami, and I think it was around this 67 or 68. Shore was down because he was the owner of Springfield still, and I think Eriksson had played for him or played against him at some point, or against in the AHL against his AHL team at some point, and had some sort of beef with him and wound up throwing a punch at him. And Shore was in his 60s at this time. Good Lord.
What?
Pointing out that this is indeed a mod.
You don't like Philadelphia's original mascot?
That's the original mascot.
That's their original mascot.
I think I prefer Rudy.
He was only around for a couple of years. All right, 1-1. That's not good. We're giving up big rebounds. Ugh. Well, Lemaire with just the nice tap in on the side. And we're getting lots of penalty trouble. That's not good. Kim Shun says, okay, I want a gritty mod. The gritty mod is in the mod pack, Kim is chilling. All right, 3-2 lead over Philly. Do we try back-checking more? No, we're playing fine as it is. Don't mess with the system.
Yeah, a little early to be.
Ron Buchanan is
trying to
letting a lot of opponents get around him. Do you want him to play more conservatively? Yeah, I guess.
Halfway through the third period with a 1-goal lead, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's offside. Oh, but he comes through with a goal immediately afterwards.
Yeah, long shot.
Charlie Burns. Again, look at him. Oh, that was like that goal last night in the Jets game.
Yeah, back and forth. Yeah,
in
should
real
be a
life,
win, I guess. Yep.
Oh, giving up a long one. Five through, 2 minutes left. Oh, no. What are we doing, guys? No! We're going to blow it! Under 2 minutes left, and it's a 1-goal game. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Might be going back for an empty net or not.
No. End the game with a 5-5 tie. We blow it to go to a tie. We give up 3 goals.
In the last 2 minutes and 11 seconds.
In the last 40 seconds. Yeah. Or sorry, in a 40-second span, we give up 3 goals. Good job. Terrible. Going. Yeah, keep it chilling if you couldn't hear me because the sound was a little bit loud there. I maybe should have turned it down. There is gritty in the mod pack for Philadelphia. For modern day. Game versus Montreal. I don't want to watch that game. 4-1 loss.
Yeah. I can see how we stack up against the established teams. It's not pretty. It's going to take a few years before we can actually have a chance of beating those guys. And will Ori back at least?
No, he's not quite back. We're going to let him get 100%.
Talk about Autry Eriksson getting in trouble. He just got suspended.
Game versus LA. All right, we'll give Stevenson this game. Rotate our goalies a bit. Boiled Egg asking the question, for the 2D Sims back in the early NHA, NHL, are there rovers? And the rules that are aligned with the era?
Yep, you'll have rovers in the, can't remember the exact years, but in the early NHA years and in the Pacific Coast League for a few years after that. I think they finally give up on that in the early 20s.
Oh, we should have played against the Kings. 5-0 victory.
Another good game for Stevenson.
Yeah.
I don't think Planta is going to be backing up for us next year.
It's not looking like it. Oh, we just lost Nick Lebet. Strained groin muscle, 2 to 3 weeks. No, we're not going to delay that. Well, the good news is Willie O'Ree's coming back here soon, so.
Oh, goes right in then.
Okay, we got a bunch of guys on waivers. Okay, 2-star Billy Harris is on waivers, 32 years old, 26 points.
The older Billy Harris, not to be confused with the Islanders player from the 70s.
Lowell McDonald.
Good player for the Penguins for a couple of years in the 70s. And after that gets a little weaker.
Old man Bob Barlow.
Yeah, I think we got a shot at him earlier, didn't we?
I think we talked about him last week. Ted McCaskill's on waivers, too.
Yeah.
Billy Harris would be kind of an interesting ad.
But he's going downhill. He's already starting to bounce around the league. He's been through 3 teams this year.
Well, he was actually a real SEAL, too, for a couple of years.
Yeah, I don't think he really fits, though, with the... we want the younger guys. 32 is a bit old.
Well, Lowell McDonald does fit.
Yep.
He played for another decade yet.
Yeah, had those good injuries, good years in Pittsburgh in the mid-70s before he got hurt.
82 points. If we picked him up, who would he be replacing? We do have one-star guys on it. We do have a lot of one-star guys on the team.
You haven't sent Hamilton down yet, have you? Yeah.
No.
Chuck Hamilton would go down. Only reason Hamilton's really there still is because he's versatile. He can play D2, but you got enough defensemen to...
Well, I'm just looking at guys like...
Particularly with Savard coming back.
Dwayne Rupp hasn't... Oh, this has got... That's weird. Why did it sort like that? Yeah. I'm just trying to look like... I don't want to pull them out of... I mean... Provo... I don't think we really need him. I'm looking at the lineup and being like, there's guys who we could pull out, but I don't want to pull anybody out.
Okay.
Well, like, Willie O'Ree's going to step in, so are we taking Willie O'Ree out of the lineup?
No, you can go with that.
I mean, Wayne Cashman's playing fine. I don't really want to pull him out. I don't want to pull out Nick Labette, but he's hurt. And even
just
like
put Heisel in for Labette for one game, and then O'Ree is probably back at that point.
Yeah, and I mean even like Gene Prono, like I'm not pulling him out of the lineup. He's only 1 star, but he's doing a good job. I mean, I guess we want an extra depth. He could be someone to trade. Yeah, maybe that's the reason to take him. We'll put a claim in on him. Ooh, Los Angeles is getting mad at Red Kelly and looking at firing him. All right. We did actually get... Oh, Harris got claimed by Philadelphia. And we got Lowell McDonald. So... All right. Labette can't go. O'Ree isn't, so I guess actually we'll put McDonald right into a game. Let's take a look at McDonald here. He's set to be an up and down winger.
Fine.
That's his best thing, so yeah. He's coming in on the 3rd line, so there's nothing wrong with that. 2 games versus St. Louis here. We will play out this first game. All right. Bill goes or this goes. Oh, Soderbergh, what are you doing? That was a bad giveaway.
And then gets beat after that.
Oh, McDonald's in on the second goal of the game.
Yeah, that cross-ice pass, and I think then they hit the trailer coming into the top of the slot.
Oh, McDonald again, coming in. McDonald's
have to have him really good.
McDonald suddenly come to play.
No, he wants to stay in the lineup.
Apparently. adds another goal for me.
Tap in from the side.
Okay, let's just 6 shots on net and 4 goals. And it's starting again. Oh boy. Oh, McDonald with the tap in.
Wow, who's just falling apart here?
Wow, 5-1 on 7 shots.
And I think Sawchuk is, or was he already? No, Sawchuk.
Sawchuk started.
Probably getting pulled there. Yeah, Seth Martin.
Yeah. And we're still dominating play.
Although not quite as slowed down a little bit, maybe, or at least the goals.
2 seconds left in score. Right.
19 shots in the period, and another one. So you can coast through this one.
Well, we're going to lay the smack down. Oh, McDonald coming in again? Wow. Boiled Egg says you had a huge lead last time. McDonald coming in again. Oh, man. If I was St. Louis, I'd be getting pretty upset by this. 8-1. And that is the end of the game. All right. That is a smackdown. And our waiver pickup, McDonald finishes as the second star with 4 points.
Yep. Looking good.
Coach, you can't take me out. Willie O'Ree wants back in. I don't think I can take him out.
Yeah, unless you want to take Cashman out for O'Ree, probably want to leave McDonald there for now.
Can't take a guy out after a 4-point game. All right, Simon out, second one, and we win 4-0 in the second game. Lars-Erik Soderberg, 3-point game. All right. How did...
No, we outshot them 30-17. One guy you might want to take out is Swarbrick. He hasn't been doing that much.
He's only playing 5:32 a night, so it's not good.
For good reason. I mean, look at his numbers compared to what everybody else, and season stats haven't been very good either.
Well, McDonald was a plus.
He's basically the spare forward sitting on the fourth line, and we only use 3 lines.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't. That's as it was during the time, so we'll take him out and put Willie O'Ree on that.
Yep. And O'Ree will just fill in
as needed.
Whenever somebody else is on whenever the line's short of a player.
Oh, Red Kelly thinks he's going to get fired, so he's letting the media have it all. Good on him. All right, speaking with job security, by the end of next season, no longer have a weakness on left wing. Well, actually, I guess picking up.
Yep, we won't get evaluated until the end of that, but and the same with the scout thing. I think we already hired somebody from California, so we'll get that checked at the end of the season.
As Gary Donhofer's a right winger. I guess we could convert him to a left winger. Problem solved. All right, game versus Detroit. I do not want to watch Detroit run up and down. We're going to put Stevenson in net for this one.
Detroit's been the best team in the league by a pretty good margin this year.
And we beat them. Wayne Stevenson. Stonewalls Detroit. 3-1.
Is Howe injured or something? Or?
I don't know, but look who's the third star again.
Well, McDonald, a couple of assists. So he's fitting in well with that line.
All right. How was
playing?
-1, played 26 minutes.
It's a rare off night for the Wings.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe we'll see them in the final.
Uh-oh. Wayne Rivers has been involved in an off-ice incident. But teammates don't seem to be particularly bothered by it. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
And Kelly gets fined after his tirade.
Good, because he's going to maybe be out of work soon. Can't really afford that fine.
And okay, Serge Savard is getting close to coming back, which will be good for our defense. We actually need to send somebody down. So I guess we'll send Chuck Hamilton down, or do we want to send Swarbrick down?
Hamilton.
We'd also send Dwayne Rupp down too.
No, I'd go with Hamilton. If you wanted to put a defenseman in, yeah, I'd want him in before Hamilton.
And Serge Savard is back.
As is Labette, almost.
All right. Well, Savard gets to the active roster. But he's at 80%, so he's going to miss his next game. Playing St. Louis anyways, so let's see how it goes. 4-1 victory over St. Louis. I know you're shocked. Vel, 40 for 41. Second star. Oh, man, St. Louis badly outshot us. Wow.
Yeah, 41 saved that.
Oh, Lowell McDonald, another assist. All right, so if... Okay. Harry Hale has played in every game. Who's coming out of the lineup? Bell Plager, 69 games.
Probably Schuberger, Hale.
Like a Plager was a guy we called up. Okay. He's had 12 points. Do you want to take Plager out?
No, we got him on waivers from the Rangers.
Was it? Okay.
No, Plager stays in for sure. Wait, which Plager do you mean? We got the two brothers?
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking Barclay,
Bill.
but yeah. Bill's got 22 points.
Yeah.
Barclay's got 12. Yeah, okay. So I guess we'll take Hale out.
Yeah.
Replace him with Savard.
And you may want to put the Plager brothers together as a defensive pair because they've got chemistry with each other.
Put Serge Savard and Lars-Eric Soderberg together? Do you want Picard on that first pairing?
Yeah, he's been playing well.
Yeah, okay. All right. And continuing here. Cardinals fan. I missed that Cardinals. I no longer have any confidence in the Blues. All right, game versus Chicago, and it is a 5-4 loss. Second star is Plager. Barclay. We were up twice in the game. But just couldn't hold on. All right. Game versus Philadelphia. And 4-1 victory over Philly.
I think that should clinch it or very close to it.
One last game versus St. Louis. And check the standings here. We are 71. Oh, well, no, maybe not here. 77 points
Yeah, Pittsburgh could still theoretically catch us if we really tank it here, but it seems unlikely, and we're definitely in the playoffs.
Yes, we're definitely making the playoffs.
And I think we're actually going to get St. Louis in the first round.
We lose 2-0 to St. Louis just because you said that. Bill McCreary.
And they didn't have Sawchuk in net this time.
Yeah, we outshot them, but all right. Oh, that was not the end of the season. Never mind. We have 2 more games. All right. I'll give Stevenson this game versus Pittsburgh. 3-1 victory. All right, excellent. Leo Reed gets a goal, assisted by Lowell McDonald. Yeah, Nick Labette's almost ready to come back, but I don't know who's coming out of the lineup for him. Last game versus LA.
McDonald is taking his spot.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was Brian Kilray.
Oh man, we're gonna get beat by LA here.
Yeah, not a great note to be going into the playoff. It's on. Kind of struggled near the end.
I feel like I should just sim end this game right now. What are we doing? All right, I'm sim ending this game. I'm so disappointed. 4-0 loss. Oh, what are you doing to me?
The offensive production kind of dropped off at the end of the year.
Well, that's a clear sign that we need to bring back in Nick Labette. Oh, no. Well, Wayne Stevenson got hurt too. Okay.
Just a minor injury. He's just a backup, so should be fine.
No. Wayne Rivers has a bruised finger. All right.
And probably have them back by the time the playoffs start. And who do we? Looks like we get the Blues in the first round.
Development report. Lots of guys going up.
Yep. Nice thing about having a young team.
Van Ness. Willie O'Ree's going down. Jack Plant's going down. Chuck Hamilton's going down. Jack McCarriton's going down. Well, that's not great. NHL Player of the Month was Jacques Lemaire. All right. So he got to 60 points on the year. Okay, Labette. Okay. McDonald had 9 points in 9 games for us. I'm taking him out of the... Actually, okay. I think McDonald's actually going to go out for Labette. But then Willie O'Ree's going to come out for McDonald. Thoughts?
Yeah, try that for game 1 at least. What did the final regular season stats look like for the team?
So I was just going to do. Now I got to make sure I hit the right thing so I don't get Angry Jeff at me.
Yeah, we put that stats tab in for a reason. So yeah, very nice rookie year for Jacques Lemaire, probably a Calder contender.
Yeah, I mean, Grant had 51
Actually, top 3 scorers are all rookies, yeah.
Buchanan.
And Vadnais probably in there too for rookie of the year.
It should be. Yeah. No, I mean, we had a lot of scoring all up and down the lineup. Can't ask for much more than that.
Yeah. Lacking one big scorer, really, but good start.
We'll have somebody scout the Stanley Cup playoffs. All right. Oops. Owner confidence is very happy. Fans are very happy. Let's see. Fans are almost at 96. Super harmonious team. And we have high job security. All right. Hart Trophy is not us. Vesna is not us. Norris is not us. Calder is... Okay, we have Danny Grant and Jacques Lemaire.
Against Paul Andre of Pittsburgh. Bit of a surprise.
So 51 points, 60 points to 49 points.
I think Lemaire's getting it.
I hope he gets it. Lady Bing goes... Oh, Jacques Lemaire's up for the Lady Bing. Versus Donnie Marshall and Paul Andre.
Andre, the Rookie of the Year candidate for Penguins, who had a surprisingly good year.
All right, Stanley Cup final preview. We are taking on Philadelphia, Jeff. So, Bernie Parent versus Doug Favreau. All right. Let's see how things go. Game 1. Five 0 win over Philly. Now, Jeff, I forgot. Is this a 5-game series at this point?
I think so. Check the standing screen. You can tell.
All right, give me 1 second here. NHL standings. Nope, 7 games. Okay. Game 2. We're not going to change anything else. It worked game 1. Game 2. 4-2 loss. All right.
Didn't work quite as well. And
I mean, we outshot them 43-25.
So Flyers with home advantage now, though.
Bernie Parent.
Parent won that game for him.
Parent goalied us. There's
Probably
nothing.
Not a great situation to be having to depend on Bernie Parent playing badly in the playoffs.
I'm looking here at their team. Their team is not amazing.
Good defensively, not a lot of scoring.
4-3 victory. All right. Jacques Lemaire gets in. Okay, we're still getting balanced scoring. And 2-1 loss. Oh boy, it is.
Yeah, best of 3 series now, basically.
Yeah. They outshot us. They held us to 25 shots in that last one. All right. Game versus Philly. We really need this one. And 5-2 victory. Danny Grant, 1 goal, 3 assists. Lemaire, 2
first
assists.
line comes through.
Yeah. Serge Savard gets on the board too.
And yeah, up 3-0 halfway through the first.
All right. Big game here. Big game, and 2-1 victory over Philadelphia. Whew. 34 shots to 26, and Bill Goldsworthy. Yep. And then Jacques Lemaire scores again.
Yep, top line really playing well. Good news.
And we sneak through.
So on to the divisional final.
Detroit beats Montreal, unsurprising. Toronto beats the Rangers. Oakland defeats Philly. Pittsburgh.
Number 1 overall Detroit against defending champion Leafs.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we don't get St. Louis in the divisional final.
No, we get the light blue Pittsburgh Penguins. All right.
And another tough goalie, Rogie Vachon, playing for them.
7-5 victory to start.
It's wide open for the playoffs.
Gave up 38 shots. Okay. But we scored a little better. All right.
Bad game for Vachon.
Yeah. Oh boy, look at that third period. That is wicked.
Yeah, nice finish.
They were up 5-3 and we came back.
And then the last one into the empty net by Goldsworthy.
All right. Game 2. It is a 3-1 loss. All right. All right. I'm so tempted to just toss my backup in for one game. And I know, 5-2 loss to Pittsburgh. Uh-oh. Nicola Betts scores 2 goals. We're out shooting them. Ooh, bad defensive game ratings. Very bad defensive game ratings. Barclay Plager, 32 defensive game rating. -3.
Yeah, he and his brother had a rough game.
Oh,
Cashman, okay. Minor injury.
Yeah, Wayne Cashman's down to 43%. Cashman's going to get replaced with McDonald. Cashman is then going to get replaced with Willie O'Ree.
So that puts McDonald on the second line, and O'Ree is the spare forward.
Yep. And 1-0 loss. What? We just got goalied by. They scored a power play goal in the second. Wayne Cashman says game on. He's at 85%. Do I bring him back or do I leave him out for this game?
We'll leave him out, I think.
This will be our final game.
No, only if you lose.
I mean, he's at 85%, but okay. 3-2 loss. We lost. Skip Craik again. Game-winning goal.
Tough upset loss to end the season.
Do it.
So Pittsburgh gets to be the first expansion team to go to the final, where they will be beaten by
Detroit.
The Wings.
Yep. Yeah. Wings beat Toronto.
At least gave them a pretty good run.
Yeah. Development report, Wayne Cashman goes up. Favel's going up. Bill Goldsworthy, Nicola Bett, Prevot.
I mean, still a pretty good first year. Disappointing end of the season, but...
Yeah. Listen, we finished 5 games above 500. Our young guys are going up, improving. Our old guys... Geez, Wayne Mackey is just done. He's going down.
He's been out for quite a while with an injury.
I know, but he's getting hurt. Was he? How did he? I guess, yeah. But, I mean, if he's losing that, he's not going to be on this team very long. Monthly budget. All right, time to cut back on our team morale spending. And game promotions. We don't need any team morale. We lost. All right, Hockey Hall of Fame nominee. Yeah, Roy Waters. That's an easy enough.
Played well for us in our Canadians game last year.
You did. And Detroit sweeps. Sweeps Pittsburgh.
Exactly how it ended in real life. Yeah. Only it was
6-0, 4-3, 5-0, 5-2. Unsurprising.
Gordie Howe gets a late cup. Yeah, so these next few years are just going to be the finals will be the original 6 team running over the expansion team until the expansion teams can get a little bit better. And they do move Chicago into the West Division at one point, so
Oh, right. It's the interleague draft.
All right. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's so the way this works is we have to protect up to 18 players, and we can. So do all the teams do, and then we can draft unprotected guys. So it's a chance to basically to grab
So
guys who are
we could actually lose Plant here.
On the established team rosters. Yeah, you're not going to protect them.
Well, I only have 2 goalies, and I'm going to protect Favo
Oh yeah,
and Stevenson ahead of them. So,
yeah. If somebody wants them, they can have them.
yeah, I'm just going by. I'm going to let Willie O'Ree possibly get taken. No, we have enough room to protect him. Wayne Mackey can go since he's being hurt anyways. All I see is we have 1-star guys left other than our goalies. Trying to see if there's anyone.
Probably Rupp. See, this draft isn't really a problem for us. Other than potentially maybe losing a goalie, even if that's pretty doubtful.
Yeah.
But the
who else to hold
NHL
on to?
teams
I guess
will
I'll hold
still
on
be
to
fairly deep.
Brian Hextall. And
yeah.
He's trying to youngest guy, Norm Bodine. Yeah, sure. Let's hold on to Norm Bodine. All right, there's our draft list.
And I think we should be drafting, what about 6th or 7th?
Well, we should be drafting. Yeah, I don't know. We might actually be a little bit higher than that. All right. Oh, Tony Esposito's the #1 pick. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean he's still with Montreal at this point, and
what a nice little pickup that is. Oh, Bruce Gamble goes #1 to LA.
Who's a little bit better than Esposito now, but
Esposito goes to Minnesota. Noel Price goes to St. Louis.
Not seeing a lot of good skaters here.
Wayne Hillman goes to Philly. Leo Bolvin goes to Boston. Dave Amadeo goes to Chicago. Doug Roberts goes, and now it's our pick. Okay, highest potential is, Jack Norris, Lyle Carter, Bobby Taylor, all goalies.
Really need a goalie.
Best player available is Mike Corbett, apparently. Norm Dennis.
Yeah, not really a big upgrade for us, but Wayne I think Hicks. That might be Simon Nolet, later a Kansas City scout. Al McNeil coached the Canadians for a while and the Flames.
Oh, it's what his scout suggestion says. One of our own guys. Safe suggestion says Jack Chip Chase.
So.
Risky suggestion says Simon Nolet.
Yeah, I think go with Nolet. Had a good year in the AHL.
All right, pick until human.
And I think he was a captain in Kansas City, so he should have decent leadership.
All right. Did we lose anyone? I guess I should look here really quick. No.
Don't.
Oh, wait, that was the end of the draft. Yep. So, yep. Okay.
Yeah. We get a little bit more depth and didn't lose anybody.
All right. Big things. Okay.
And Dornhofer's almost healthy again. Good.
Make sure upcoming free agents. Oh, Lowell McDonald, we need to renew contract.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess Nolet, since we just got him too.
Yeah.
Nobody
you
else
will
is.
hang on to the rights of these guys, but
Yeah. All right, award ceremony here. This will be the last thing we do. All right, so we can see Gordie Howe won the Bill Masterton. Lady Byng went to Donnie Marshall. Maurice Richard, most goals, went to Bobby Hull. Art Ross went to Bobby Orr. All right. Hart Trophy goes to Bobby Orr, unsurprisingly. Conn Smythe goes to J.C. Tremblay. All right, Calder, who's winning it? Lemaire?
Should be Lemaire, yeah.
It is Lemaire.
And so we get one award.
Not too bad.
And old Johnny Bauer gets Vezina for Toronto.
As he should. All right, with that, though, we will tackle the draft and look at whatever else we might do on our next stream. So, we'll start our ending here. So, thank you very much for tuning into another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. You can, or sorry, I gotta do that right. So thank you very much for tuning into a Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All of our Twitch streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments as well, with stream archives going live typically Saturdays at about 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, although they might start going a little bit earlier than that. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. On Twitter, we're at Franchise Hockey. You can find us on Threads. We were at Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as Instagram. You can find us as well on Bluesky. We are Franchise Hockey on Bluesky. And you can find a link to our official Discord in our game. If you click on the start screen, there's a Discord button right here, all ready for you to hit and go. This will also bring you to our Twitch page, Facebook, Twitter, and who knows, maybe we'll get to see a few more icons there in the future. Jeff, did I miss anything?
No, I think we covered everything.
Yep. Just got one more development report here to look at really quick.
Yeah, just a brief update. We're still working on the next update, which will have be the first one does the current NHL rosters in it, or relatively current. They'll probably be as of this week, but you probably won't see the update until next week.
Current as current can be?
Yeah.
All right, excellent. So with that, thank you very much, and we will see you all again next week.